Previously on The Final Pitch.
Hello investors, welcome to day 2 of The Final Pitch.
6 out of 10 Filipinos pass away without ever seeing a health professional.
So I'm very willing to work with you. I'm looking forward. Please send somebody over to Kawayan as soon as possible.
I will put some investment for you. So this is quite important to the society.
Thank you very much, sir. Very much looking forward to that.
We combine orders from different restaurants into one single delivery.
Are you not afraid of competition? I mean, you'll be competing with giants.
I'm willing to invest in terms of technology.
Thank you very much.
Just One, a B2B marketplace that helps Philippine SMEs find the right software and digital services to power their business.
I think I can commit like 750k pesos.
We're willing to invest on you. It's not a problem. This is too small for me, and I tell you, we can build the full ecosystem if we can drive this development.
You are not an option, but a necessity, and I like that. I'll be glad to invest for that 2.5 personally.
They'll be happy to work with you, sir.
This week, we meet up with a man leading the charge for a smarter, tech-savvy city in Kawayan, Isabela, Mayor Bernard D. And day 2 of the pitches continues. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered a formidable cast of business and industry leaders looking to fund and support the country's post-pandemic solutions. Dennis Anthony Uy, co-founder and CEO of Converge ICT Solutions. David Almirol Jr., founder and CEO of Multisys Technologies. Rose Ong, Senior Executive Vice President and COO of Wilcon Depot. Bernard D., Visionary Mayor of Kawayan City, Isabela. And Jay Villarante, Chairman and CEO of 8 Ventures. Our goal is to find and support the new breed of heroes taking on the challenges of a post-pandemic future. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Bernard Faustino D. came from a long line of politicians in the family, but becoming one was farthest from his ambitions. He was determined to carve his own path. His background in business, the academe, and NGO work proved to be the formula for success when he was finally thrust into public service.
I grew up in a family of politicians. I'm a third-generation public servant. So really growing up, I have been exposed to, helping others, to a lot of people, to really public service. And that's, I think, one of the reasons why I left for the States, to be able to find my own self. And that's why I took up international business, hoping that sana one day I'd be traveling the world. That's what I hoped I wanted to be before. I came back here from the States and I put up my business. I co-founded the University of Perpetual Help in Isabela. So I was in the academe. Aside from that, I really devolved my time in non-government organization work, which is JCI. So I was really active in doing community work. I am an NGO by heart, not a public servant. It was 2013 that I ran for mayor, where it was the time that my dad got sick and the family had to talk to me and convince me if I could replace him as a substitute. So it was really a whirlwind. I was already very active in the JCI organization. I was already an international officer. I was vice president that time. So that really came as a big jab on my career. I really wanted to see the world, travel the world, but I ended up, exploring 65 barangays na lang. Kawayan City is a third-class city. It is located 365 kilometers north of Manila. We're a very highly agricultural city, and we want to really position ourselves as an agro-industrial hub of Cagayan Valley. It is with these qualities that we really take pride on how a small, highly agricultural, and poorest in terms of income among the cities around the region can emerge as the Philippines' first smart city. A lot of the projects that I implemented were through the guidance of DOST. Through this collaboration with giving importance to technology, I think that was the time when we started the journey to make Kawayan City a smarter city. There are many types of definitions of smart city, but to us, we firmly believe by using technology or using ICT in improving the lives of people, ensuring that the present and future generations' needs are met. What's more important is that you make a positive impact and you have a better and more efficient way of delivering your service to the people. The very first thing that I did during my first term in 2013 was come out with a citizen ID or the Cauayan City ID. We were the first ones to have an ID that was GCash enabled. The third generation that was already MasterCard enabled. So we computerized also the LGU. All our departments were computerized. We had our first mobile app, Cauayan City app, that was interactive, where people can get loads of information about the city. And a project which is called One Time. It's an LED displayed in all our 65 barangays. It displays the time to promote the culture of promptness and awareness. But under the LED is a LED crawler that displays the weather updates. It was very powerful for our farmers to be informed if it's going to rain or not. Now we're also going into getting an ISO 37120 certification. We'll be the first city in the Philippines to get that. It's a ISO for smart sustainable cities. These are KPIs that are targeted to having a sustainable city. One thing that this pandemic did is to really, make everybody appreciate digitalization, whether it be digital economy, digital governance, or digital education. Now everybody wants to go digital. So with all the things that we did with Cauayan, Cauayeños already had a head start in the digital world with all our efforts here. Now, most of our efforts are also aligned with the SDGs, the 17th United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And in fact, the first thing that we did in 2016 was to localize the SDGs. We call it 17 hamon sa bawat Cauayeño, because it is very important to really create awareness and to make people understand what the SDGs or what the global goals are. It's our own little way of contributing to the global goals to be sustainable. That comes from our passion in really trying to make a small contribution in the global communities. What's very flattering and fulfilling is that our citizens are already exposed to these kinds of innovations, and we have barangays now who already develop systems. They have QR codes in the barangay, they have aquaponics, they have drone patrols that roam around the streets. We have citizens that would really just throw in a lot of innovative solutions that the city can use.
You know, our mayor is a very innovative person. He provides a lot of opportunities for the city of Cauayan, especially his people. The city of Cauayan was very progressive because of him. The mayor would also like other cities to adopt the same concept. It will perhaps allow other municipalities and cities to also experience what the smarter city is all about.
The best legacy that we can leave is really coming up with a blueprint of our journey in the last 9 years of really visioning and reaching our goal to becoming a smart and sustainable city. It's really nice to document everything, and hopefully that can serve as a tool for future generations, for other LGUs also to use.
Whatever he do, kailangan gusto niya maging maayos. That is his character. So he was given that opportunity to be the mayor, to be a leader. He was able to make it. As a third-class city, he was able to put Cauayan City in the world map. I'm a proud mom. His dream has been realized.
Our efforts did not go to waste. Our efforts on trying to create a smart and sustainable city was recognized not only here in the Philippines, but also internationally. I was given the privilege to have a lot of speaking engagements here in Asia, in the States, in Europe, to share our best practices. A collaborative government is the way to go. It's the more partners you have, the better, and the more successful your projects become. Because I firmly believe that when you have the three pillars of society come together, government, private sector, and civil society, it's a more successful approach in doing programs and so smart and sustainable framework. If we can do it in Cauayan, there's no reason for other cities around the world not to be able to do it if it will really make a positive impact. I think this is the best time to be a technopreneur and to really come up with innovations. What's more important is not what you will gain monetarily, but the positive impact that you will give to the community if you will be able to change lives for the better. I think that in itself is a major fulfillment that no amount of money can buy.
Up next,
have you ever experienced the hassle of cooking at home? We are a meal prep kits and a marketplace for food creators.
For a country that still measures the rice and water ratio using the fingers, it's gonna be hard to convince them.
For me, I cannot see yet the ROI of this, to be honest.
continuing day 2 of the pitches are foodpreneurs who are cooking up a recipe to connect influencers to certified foodies.
Hi, Pen. Hi, Albert.
Hi, John. Hi, John.
You are big into food. You are big into, in particular, social media influencers and their fans.
Yes, exactly.
And from this, you've created something unique. So what is this thing that you've created for them?
It's a meal kit delivery marketplace for food creators and their fans. You can order their recipe in one click, and then it will be delivered on your doorstep.
Okay, but can you deliver the food creator themselves? I mean,
No, we can't. We just do the ingredients.
Okay, okay. All right. So this sounds exciting. I hope that you inspire the foodie in our investors today. So you're up next. Good luck.
Thank you so much. John. Have you ever experienced the hassle of cooking at home? Listing the ingredients, buying groceries, having excess ingredients in your fridge? Sobrang hassle. That's why we created a way for you to cook without the hassle. Hi, I'm Albert. Hi, I'm Ben. And together, we are Cookbook. Cookbook is a recipe box meal kit delivery service that's built for influencers and their fans. We make it easy for fans to recreate recipes at home. Today, we're raising $150,000 pre-seed on a discounted safe. More and more people are cooking at home. They look to social media to look for influencers for inspiration on what to actually cook at home. This behavior is actually something that we see that will stay even after the pandemic. Also, fans find it difficult to recreate recipes. On the other hand, food creators find it harder to monetize their followers. So we found a solution. We connect food creators with their fans. Imagine this. You're watching your favorite food creators and you want to replicate their recipes. So you can go to our website, pick your meals, receive your box, and start cooking. It's that easy. So our solution, we let fans shop meal kits from food creators they already follow, and we enable food creators to launch a meal kit delivery service. So how are we different? We are a meal prep kits and a marketplace for food creators. Our market, 245 trillion meals worldwide consumed at home. 3.2 billion of it is in the Philippines. In Metro Manila, we're targeting 8.1 million meals per month. How do we make money? We take 15% commission on every recipe boxes sold. We can actually affect millions of lives and build a $6.2 trillion opportunity to change the world. So judges, who's hungry? Let's get cooking. Thank you.
I'm hungry because I can see a cookbook box in front of me. I would just want to make a little advice if you can involve our farmers to get your ingredients. So there's a social aspect in the cookbook, but generally I love it. So I hope I can see a cookbook box all the way in Kawayan.
So we love that actually. We love that comment. I think later on we can hopefully work with with farmers and different stakeholders along the way.
I just want to dig into, the distribution part because I'm in trade, no? Access to supply is really very critical in any trade.
Our initial strategy is if they want to deliver it from their own home place, they could have a 2-day lead time. Also, ma'am, to add to it, I think that's a very good point. We're actually going after a different set of user behaviors. There's already a lot of people using food deliveries. What we're building is a community of people who are already cooking at home. So this means that they usually do their groceries once a week. They can actually schedule That's why we're not going for that on-demand delivery model. We can keep our inventory costs low, and we can, move out our inventory as soon as they are ordered on our platform.
You're saying that I have to plan it? So I'm speaking as a consumer.
Well, actually, that's why we're looking to partner with you guys to be able to streamline more of our operations. Because right now, more of the process is being done manually. With your investment, we think that we can grow our platform and onboard our users that are already on our waiting list, and focus more on building and automating systems on our backend to be able to capture that market.
Yeah, I think the concept is nice. It's not in my line, although I'm a frustrated cook, I love to imitate and cook, so that's my hobby. That's why it's not new to me, and this is really good. Business-wise, I'm quite confused on the revenue model. And for me, I cannot see yet the ROI of this, to be honest. But one thing that we could contribute in Multisys, we develop a lot of super apps. And once you're ready, you can come back to us. We'll be able to put your platform maybe or your products inside the super apps. That's it for me for the moment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, David.
So the way I'm seeing the convenience with Fabric right now, everyone can YouTube to see all this cooking, actual, and everything is there, right? So this is a content already in the market. In the event, your product is ready and you be successful on the development, we're willing to do some partnership. But the development side on this is totally out of my line, yeah.
I understand, Dennis.
Judges, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We've pitched to a lot of investors before, but this was really exhilarating and really nerve-wracking, but it was fun, and we learned a lot.
For a country that still measures the rice and water ratio using the fingers, maybe it's going to be hard to convince them to, pay extra for the exact measurements. I don't think the market is fit.
I mean, we're ready for it in the Philippines, pero ilan lang yung may lifestyle.
Ilan lang,
Normally, they'd order it one time maybe. They're not going to eat it every day. So it's going to be a hard business to really flourish.
Yeah, it's hard to sustain, yeah. But we all love to eat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up next,
I'm here to solve the fabric waste problem in the Philippines.
That's a very noble proposal that you have here.
Yeah, I would love to carry your product in the stores.
next to pitch is a social entrepreneur whose company is not only infusing great change in the environment, but also improving the state of women's employment.
Hi, Acre.
Hi, John.
So you specialize in making beanbags.
Yes.
Tell us how you got started with this.
I came from a third-generation family of mananahe. So since I was a kid, I have that creativity, and that honed my designs in upcycling, home furnishing, accessories, and also for fashion.
That's perfect. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Let's just hope our investors see
Yes.
the beauty in what you're doing. So Acre, you're up next. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Hi, good afternoon. I am Acre of Creations, and I'm here to solve the fabric waste problem in the Philippines. According to the local government unit of Taytay Rizal, there are 10 tons of fabric waste that goes to the landfill every day from the garment businesses and also from the small patahian that supplies the famous Taytay Tiangge. And according to UN, there are 600,000 garment workers who lost their job because of the pandemic. So my solution is to provide sustainable jobs through upcycling fabric waste. Creation is a for-profit social enterprise that empowers human creativity for sustainability. I started this business 5 years ago selling retazo. Yes, I'm selling retazo for crochet, and then I teach my neighbors on how to crochet and make upcycled handicrafts. So this is our new offering. The Upbin bag is composed of 10 kilos fabric waste, or retazo. It is made by women artisans from the community around Rizal area. It is environmental friendly, it is comfortable, it is washable, and of course, it is very functional in this work from home and study from home setting. We are targeting the retail, specifically the Wilcon, It will be a big blessing and privilege for us if we can supply these bean bags in all of your stores nationwide. Also, we're targeting the corporate CSRs, like for Converge, for Multi-Cs, for 8 Ventures, and also we can work with the local government unit. We can supply it for your office supplies and also for your corporate giveaways. So investor, I'm asking for 2.5 million as a form of venture loan or CSR grant funding and access to opportunity to your businesses. I'll be using the 2.5 million to set up the first upcycling hub in the Philippines because currently we just do our operation at the garage of our house. So we need the money to put up the facilities for storage and production and also to add more sewing machines, to buy fabric shredders, and also for UV sterilizer to make sure that our products are sanitized. So investor, please journey with me in bringing holistic transformation in our communities and bringing redemptive works in our environment here in the Philippines through upcycling fabric waste into bean bags. I hope that you like the gifts that I sent to you. We customize it for your businesses. Thank you.
I actually like this pillow. So far, how much have you sold?
We just launched it like 2 months ago. So we're currently on pre-order and I'm targeting a mass production before I will officially launch it in the market.
2.5 million for what percent?
We can give like 6% interest for 5 years.
I can provide up to 500k pesos. I'm just gonna check first your company and then I'm gonna buy 100k pesos worth of products.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
I just wanted to say that's a very noble proposal that you have here. And you mentioned you needed space, you needed funding for the equipments and the facility. What I can offer is, if you're willing to go all the way to Kawayan, I can provide you space, I can provide you all the equipment, and maybe we can do a profit sharing revenue for the women's sector of our city, and maybe you can consider it to be your hub for Northern Luzon. Keep up this good social entrepreneurial passion of yours.
All right. Thank you, Mayor.
I'm very impressed with your presentation. It's very sustainable and you're right, no? It's not just helping the community but also you're helping the environment. I would love to carry your product in the stores. Maybe we can start with Metro Manila first, no? But you know, I'm still looking for more designs, more innovations, try to be more creative so we can provide more options to our customers.
Yes, ma'am. We can make other designs of it, like bigger ones and different shapes. I can send you different designs as well.
I want to link you with the interior designers, no? Because of course, with our years of experience in this industry, you know, we have very good relationship with different professional groups like the interior designs group, no? So maybe I can link you to them. I can, you know, probably help you and then they can curate for you a good design that you can market.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Rose. That's wonderful.
This is helping a lot of unemployment, especially in your area. You give livelihood to your community. So part of my company CSR, I will give you a grant of 250,000 pesos for this kind of good project.
Wow, thank you, Sir Dennis.
I think this is profitable because coming from scrap, right? So basically, ito yung tinatapon na lang. Tama? Do you already have a platform for it, like a website, maybe?
It's just like a general info website, but we don't have a e-commerce website yet.
Sige. We will handle that na for you. So, we'll give you a lifetime subscription to our multi-store platform. Wala ka ng problema sa delivery nationwide. We are linked to 10 courier company already. You don't have any problem with e-payment. It's a full suite of e-commerce platform that we can provide. Yun siguro, actually, yung pwede kong may contribute naman sa'yo. This is very good. Please keep inspiring. This is a very novel business. Sige, bigyan mo din ako 100,000 din na worth of order.
Thank you.
Ako na din, I'll join the club. 100,000 na rin.
When David finished the platform, you need the internet. So I will provide you 2 years of free subscription para magamit mo lahat yan, ha?
Thank you so much, Sir Dennis. I love Converge.
Congratulations.
Yeah, your lucky day.
Thank you so much. It is really an answered prayer, not only for me, but also for the communities and also the impact that it will have in the environment, also for the future generations. So thank you so much and God bless you all. I'm really grateful and happy sa naging result nito because it's not only for me but also for the community and for the environment. My message to my artisans, to my community, hey, this is it. The success is not only mine but also it is our success.
It's always nice to help a community and not just one person. Kasi it's not just her victory today, but it's the victory of the community that she's supporting. So I think that is priceless.
So talagang color natin, ano? This is Wilcon color. And of course, J, blue and yellow. I didn't see Mr. Dennis Uy color. Di ba ang Converge purple?
Yung aming materials, but the corporate logo is green, yeah.
Okay. She really did her research.
Yeah.
That's why we're so impressed with her.
Next time on The Final Pitch, we set our sights on the man in charge of the tech industry's preeminent integrated business solutions company, 8 Ventures, Jay Villarante. And day 2 of the pitches continues.
I'm here seeking 10 million pesos in Safe Note. Before you write that check, I saw someone writing their check.
Good luck, no? I hope you will succeed.
I can offer that for you.